When they mess with fans, Fan strikes back. They act wild. Fans even go wilder. Here are 15 iconic moments where fans totally dominated their idols, including some unseen footages. She forgot, but came back. But Jimin, dude wasn't as lucky as J-Hope. Fans usually get love from BTS. But sometimes, so at a fan sign years ago, a girl asked to touch V's hair, but instead, he started playing with hers. Luckily, Jin saved her, and V also fixed her hairs later.
Hey, stop it!
This was straight up chaos. Jimin goes, I dislike everything about Jinhyung. And without missing a beat, Jin smacks Jimin's photo frame. It flies off the table and hits a fan near Jungkook. Jin jumps up in panic, holds her hands, and apologizes like a total prince. But sometimes Prince gets scared too. Back in 2014, Yoongi was still figuring out how to survive bold fan compliments. One fan told him, he was so shook, he looked like he forgot how to speak Korean. Fast forward to a concert 2 years later, same fan, same chaos. But this time, Yoongi came prepared. Speaking of chaos, one fangirl decided to take matters into her own lungs. She tried calling J-Hope calmly, but no response. Then she screamed like her soul left her body. J-Hope turned around immediately, stunned, like, what?
Now imagine being so lucky that Jimin gives you his water bottle. Jimin, without missing a beat, hands her the bottle. That's not water. That's liquid gold now. But sometimes, he loves to mess with his fans. At this event, he just decided to give savage replies to fans. Meanwhile, Jin's sitting there minding his own business. Well, this is the most iconic Jimin RM moment. Jimin gets on his knees with a rose in front of RM, and RM gave him an iconic reply. Now, let's talk about baby V. Once during a shoot, an American fan suddenly hugged him, and V's face went. She pulled him close, and V politely wiggles out like a nervous anime boy. But now, V's the king of fan flirting. He lets fans decorate his hair with clips. He plays, teases, even messes around like he's in a rom-com. While everyone is busy with fans, Jin busy with himself. Dude started fight with Jungkook for chips. If Jin is in the room, you can expect a lot of funny chaos for sure. One fan spotted him at airport and told him that he was looking so handsome today, but she kept praising his handsomeness until he started blushing. Jungkook has a very unique problem with fans. In Chicago, during an event, a fan called him Oppa, and his reaction, absolutely hilarious. Back then, he was still the youngest in the group, and definitely not used to being called that. Speaking of Jungkook, one fan once asked V, "Can I borrow Jungkook from you?" And V's reaction, the cutest panic you'll ever see. Even Jimin's not into sharing Jungkook. Watch how he reacts when a fan tries to touch him. low-key possessive but also funny. But don't get it twisted, Jimin's a sweetheart. Once he literally took off his expensive jacket during a concert and gifted it to a fan. Just like that. Then there's that moment when BTS was casually walking down the street, and a fan ran in front of them for a quick picture, but tripped and fell. She was so embarrassed, but the members rushed over, helped her up, and made her feel comfortable like true kings. And yes, BTS on TV shows is a whole different vibe. During one segment, Jungkook straight up hugged a fan as part of the act. I know some of you might be jealous. Sometimes fans get overwhelmed meeting their idols. One girl couldn't stop crying from pure happiness. Jimin gently asked her to smile. Then Jungkook said, "Please don't cry." But Jin had other plans. BTS fan sign events are usually packed with excited girls. But one day, a tiny fanboy showed up. Suga and Jimin were shook. They couldn't hide their surprise seeing this little guy all dressed up. And their reactions? Pure gold. At a concert, while rapping his verse, Jhope jumped into the crowd, hype as ever. He reached out for a handshake, but the fan froze. Jhope literally paused mid-performance, just holding the pose like... After a few hilarious seconds, they finally did the handshake. Meanwhile, in the background, did you spot V? Yep, same concert. He casually took off his hat and handed it to a fan. No words, just vibes. Iconic behavior. When it comes to size, Jimin just can't catch a break. Fans love teasing him about his tiny fingers. And of course, they always want to compare. But Jimin's got the best comebacks. Sometimes he'll even paint his own face with a marker just to add more chaos. Tiny hands. Big energy. Sometimes, fans are just straight up hilarious. Fans yelling their biased name is normal. But when someone screams, he doesn't just ignore it, he mimics it perfectly. Don't underestimate his hearing. A fan screamed trying to get BTS's attention, but no one heard her. Except Jimin, even in the crowd noise. Another time a fan shouted, "Jimin, you look so sexy!" And his reaction? Instantly started covering his chest like... Now Jungkook, he got a diary from a fan, except he opened it and started reading her personal thoughts out loud. RM doesn't usually have a lot of funny fan moments, but once he put a rose in his mouth for a pose, and the crowd of girls? At Suga's concerts, it's usually girls as far as the eye can see, but one day, he spotted an old man standing in the crowd. Suga walked up and gave him a handshake. And finally, this little fan. BTS Army is everywhere. If you are an ARMY, like and comment where you from.